One woman was fatally shot and 4 people wounded when several people opened fire Saturday night at a large outdoor party in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Winston-Salem police arrived at Happy Hill Park to find multiple people with gunshot wounds and a crowd of around 200 people fleeing from the pavilion where the party was being held. Beatrice Knights, 21 years of age, tragically was pronounced dead at the scene. At this point in time, no arrests have been made. Of course, the investigation is ongoing. Numerous people fired weapons at the party, but no one came forward with information identifying the shooters. I'm going to interject on the article at that point. You guys are crazy. You guys are nuts. You're at a party. There's hundreds of people there. Apparently, several people start shooting at each other. I don't know if they're all adults there. We're told that those that were shot and injured, as well as the deceased, are adults, but I mean, it's a kids' park. We see that in the photos. It looks like a very nice park. It has been recently renovated, if I understand correctly. So you guys have multiple people, I'm going to say within your party, within your group, within your community, shooting at each other, and no one wants to say, hey, police officer, yes, I saw the shooting. I know one of the shooters, or I know somebody who was conversing with one of the shooters. Here's a little bit of information for you, investigators. Please go and do a little bit more work and identify and arrest, apprehend, detain, jail one of the shooters. But no one's doing that. They're all protecting each other. No one's coming forward with camera footage. You know it's out there. No one's coming forward with dash cam footage. I'm going to throw this in as well. There really ought to be CCTV cameras within the park itself. I think there are called halo cameras. They're sophisticated enough to be activated only when hearing gunshots, I believe. So look, there should be footage of this, but regardless of that, members of the community that were there absolutely must come forward to police, and choosing not to do so is very, very telling. It basically tells us that the other people that are present there that do happen to know a thing or two want to go along with the culture of not ratting, not snitching, not informing on those people that you know are guilty of heinous crimes. If these were justified shootings, and I know we all know that it's not justified at all, but if they were justified, if there was a self-defense act going on, then fine. Those people involved should have no problems in being informed on. But, you know, I mean, I'm going in circles at this point. These people have no respect for themselves, for the injured, or for the deceased Beatrice Knights when they choose to keep their mouths shut and to allow the shooters to get away with it so they can go around shooting other people another day. So, to go back to the article, numerous people fired weapons at the party. No one came forward with information identifying the shooters. As such, no arrests have been made at this point. Let's hope that changes at some point. In addition to the deceased Beatrice Knights, police also found Latia Brown, 34 years of age, suffering from gunshot wounds to the arm, leg, and abdomen. Thankfully, those wounds were not life-threatening. Emergency medical services transported Latia from the park to a nearby hospital late Saturday. We're not told of her condition other than her injuries are not life-threatening, so let's hope she makes a full recovery. Let's hope those injuries are not life-sustaining. Think about the psychological trauma of being shot and being in that situation, having a good old time, a party with your friends, with your family, perhaps with your children, and then all of a sudden you're being shot multiple times, wounds to the arm, leg, and abdomen. 3 other people with gunshot wounds that again were thankfully not life-threatening were driven to hospitals by friends. Maya Alston, 24 years of age, was treated for a gunshot wound to the face. Thankfully, she has been released. So presumably that gunshot wound to the face is not life-threatening, but let's hope she makes a full recovery. Let's hope that she's not scarred for life. Demario Gamble, 30 years of age, was treated for a gunshot wound to the leg. Monique Griffin, 20 years of age, was treated for a gunshot wound to the arm. So 1 deceased, Beatrice Knights, 4 injured. The 4 injured, none of them are critical. I believe they've all been released from hospital. So there's the blessing. But we do have 1 deceased person, and full condolences to the family and friends of Beatrice Knights. Thoughts and prayers really to everybody present, or every innocent party present. 200 people having a nice time, a party, and then a bunch of them, we're not told how many, but we are told that several people, numerous people, fired weapons. I mean, what are you guys playing at? And if you want to say, well, these are the bad apples in the barrel, okay, we'll root them out, dob them in, go to the police with whatever evidence, whatever information you have, assist the police to protect the community. And if you, as a community, choose not to do that, then, I don't know, you're just inviting this to occur time and time again, at risk to yourselves, your children, your family, and anyone else in the community that continues to turn a blind eye. So I don't know, it's a terrible situation and the community is not helping themselves. Hopefully that changes, hopefully arrests are made, but from what we're seeing here, no one cares that Beatrice Knights, 21 years of age, was shot and killed. I don't quite mean that in the literal sense. Her family and friends do care that she lost her life, but the community needs to care too. I'm going to wrap things up. If you appreciate the coverage, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. I am putting a lot of time and effort into the channel. If you're able to show some support through joining the YouTube memberships, that would be great, but it's okay if you can't. Remember not to watch too many of my videos. They can get a little depressing, but thank you for listening and take care.